when it comes to bikes, whether it's road bikes, mountain bikes, or a cruiser, when it comes to adjusting the front brake, the front derailleur, the back derailleur, or the back brake, before you start to do any adjustments on it, what I would recommend doing is lubricating these cables to make sure that they move freely. Because when you're squeezing the brake, it's moving the cable inside of this plastic here and causes the brake to move. And now if that cable is all bound up inside the plastic because it's got no lubricant and it rusted because there was nothing protecting it from any moisture, then your brake's not going to move freely. Sure, you can squeeze the brake, but it'll be really rough to squeeze and then it probably won't come back out. Nothing I found on the internet has said nothing I found on YouTube anyway has said anything about lubricating the cables. They all just say, oh, just jump in there and start turning screws on your brakes, turning screws on the high screw, the low screw, the adjustment screw on your derailleur. They say nothing about lubricating the cables. And I spent a couple hours trying to get this thing's rear derailleur to work right, when all along the cable was so dried out and rotten. It was binding up in the plastic, and the derailleur wouldn't come out. And I was trying to figure out, how do we adjust this spring on the derailleur to make it come out harder? No, all that needed to happen was I needed to lubricate the cables. And all I did to lubricate them was I took some of this oil from over here, this nice 3-in-1 oil, but WD-40 or this Jigaloo stuff would work. And all I did was I put some of it on my fingers and I rubbed it right on the cable. Now also though, I took the plastic out of here and out of here, and I slid the plastic down the cable way down to there, and I lubricated what was the cable that was in the plastic, and I slid the plastic back up onto it. Tried to pour a little oil down the plastic. Don't be afraid to use too much oil, it's just oil. But lubricating those cables and making them move nice and freely in this plastic, that'll really help you out. And it'll make your cables last longer, it'll protect them from rust and corrosion.